Hello y'all, and this is Dewan with Bourgeoisie is Me YouTube channel. And today I want to showcase the ultimate card making kit, and this is by Crafter's Companion. This video is actually going out the week of Thanksgiving in 2019, and I actually ordered this at the end of October, and I got it probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago. So it really had a long time to actually get out to me, so I did want to put that out there. And I did order this through HSN. So one of the things that comes in this actual kit is the card layout. This is probably my favorite part of this kit because I haven't seen anything like this previously. So what this does is this actually gives you a lot of layouts as far as like how you would make cards. And I think I'm pretty creative, which is why I do a lot of crafts and card making and things like that. But sometimes you get a little stuck. So this is really nice to be able to kind of have examples of how you can actually put some cards together. I'm trying to get this glare out the way. Just to be able to try to put some cards together. So it has like sentiments, where those go, ribbons, you know, if you want to put like maybe some baker's twine, ribbons, the sentiment here. So I kind of like this. And again, I haven't seen something like this previously. So I really do like this, this little handout. Another thing that comes in this kit is a color wheel. And the color wheel, and sorry about this blurriness, I guess it's focusing, refocusing. So this is a color wheel. And the color wheel is, it just kind of tells you what colors are complementary to other colors. I don't know if I'll actually use this as much, but I really do think that this is something really nice to actually have. So I'm trying to get it in focus a little bit better. But no, it's not working. But this is a nice little tool. It tells you like, oh, if I want to use purple or violet, I can just kind of spin it around and I can actually find another color that's also complementary to it. So this is kind of nice. This is a DVD that also comes with it. I got a million DVDs from her. I just kind of have them together, you know, even like when I get videos from any type of card maker, I just kind of put them all together. I haven't opened this yet. It'll probably be a while before I open it, but a DVD does come with the actual kit. Now, one thing that Sarah Davies said about this kit is the fact that she mentioned that everything is complementary. All her colors match. Everything's going to go together really good and great, and you know, and she did not disappoint on that aspect. So we have all these ribbons, and there's a lot of ribbons, y'all. So a lot of them are peach, yellow, green, blue, some pink, you know, and they all complement each other. So I really like that. And you'll notice this as I go through this actual kit. So all of these match. And what I like about it, she has different types of ribbon. So you have like your standard ribbon, like old school ribbon, like with the little ribs in it. You have this. But you also have like some velveteen ribbons. I have never used velveteen ribbons on a card kit. I mean on a card, but I loom knit hats. So I will be using this for some of my hats. We also have more like a chiffon type of ribbon. This is more of a satin ribbon. And this is some more of the velveteen ribbon. But again, not only do you get all the matching colors, you also get assorted widths, because this is like really thick. And each type of ribbon has all three of the sizes in it. Maybe 4 sizes. But they have all the different sizes in it. So I think that was pretty nice to do that. The next thing, and I'm not going to open up this pack, I'm just going to tell you about it. These are assorted pearls. And these are the assorted gems, and there are hundreds in this pack. And they also match with the same colors as we've had before. They all kind of matched. We all have the green, the blue, the pink, the peach. So they all kind of coordinate with all the other colors that she's had. And like I said, there are hundreds in this pack. So I did want to kind of show you that. And it comes in a really nice little container that once you use this, you can reuse. Right now it's in plastics. I don't want to open it yet because I'm not going to use it yet. But you do have the option to reuse it. So this is a pretty sturdy kit, and it's kind of like some really heavy plastic. So I like that. So a little bit more that's in this kit is butterfly stamps. And I have a lot of butterfly stamps, and I would probably think about 95% of them are from Crafter's Companion. Nobody does butterflies like she does. She is so detailed. She has the different sizes, the different types of butterflies. So you have, I'm sure one of them's like a monarch butterfly, but she has the huge butterflies. Not only that, which I thought was really cute, is she has a little antenna right here, the antenna up here, to actually add to this flower. I mean, this butterfly. So I really do like that. And she has like the side view of the butterfly, a little bee, as well as a dragonfly. So she has all of those things with this stamp. And this is a pretty large stamp. She also has to go with butterflies or flowers, which I just said. So she has a lot of this flowers. You can actually do the stems independently, you know, like some abstract stamp here, a lot of twirls here. So this is a really comprehensive flower stamp as well. And we also have a pack of sentiments. So we have like wishing you a wonderful day, special day, much love, happy birthday. These are a lot of salutations. So hi, hello, see you soon, type of things like that. Congratulations. So this is a really good stamp set for if you just want to kind of say hello and have like a cute little salutation to it. We also have these, and these are the rub-ons. I usually call these scratchies, which is ridiculous, but I usually call them scratchies, but these are like some foil rub-ons. And again, these are, I can see the glare so bad. So it's like, you know, best of friends, happy anniversary, a lot of inspirational things. So happy for you, with brave wings she flies. You know, nothing ever changed. There'd be no butterflies. And then, you know, she has all those wonderful butterfly stamps. So again, a lot of these things can actually work together and really make some nice card sets. So, and if you've seen it on HSN, it comes in 3 tiers. So I'm trying to go through each of the tiers independently so you can kind of see what comes in each pack. So on the next tier, we have a whole lot of stuff as well. So one of the parts in the second tier are a stamp set. And this is a huge stamp set too. This is 6 pieces. And these stamps are the stamps that you do to actually make like the rosette flowers. So if you want to kind of have like a 3-dimensional look to your cards, this is what you would put through your die machine. It also has love, hello, and like this really intricate die here. This is also a huge die. I mean, it's really big, and it's actually a happy birthday die. It has like happy birthday, celebrate, enjoy. And at first I thought it was like 3 or 4 different dies just kind of chunked on top of each other, but no, it's just one big die. So you have to make a pretty substantial card to actually fit this entire die on. And I guess you could kind of make it and cut some of it out, but I think that would probably take away from the creativity of the actual die. So that comes in the second tier. In the second tier, you also have a pack of envelopes. And y'all know how I feel about envelopes. I'm always buying them. But one thing I like about her envelopes, they all look white. But actually, I think about 5, I think 10 come in each wrap. So the first part is just like a regular standard white envelope. But the other 5 is more of a satin pearlesque finish. And now you know how I feel about that. So I was really excited to actually see that in an envelope. So she has this size. This, I guess that's a regular A2. This right here reminds me of like a 5x7 picture. And then she has like the square size. I don't know sizes or measurements that great. I don't want to send y'all on a goose chase, me telling you lies, because I'm just not really sure what size it is. But I like the fact that you can get a standard white, and then you also get pearlescent. So there's like 5 of each. She also sent, oh my gosh, a bunch of cardstock. Just a lot of little, I guess this is probably about 6 by 6, but again, don't get me to lie. Just a lot of different cardstock prints. Now, these prints really aren't my style. When I buy, I really don't buy that much printed. So let me tell you that. Let me start off by saying that. When I do get printed cardstock, it usually is more of a holiday. Like this year I'm doing gnomes because Simon Says Stamp had gnomes on their monthly subscription. So I like the fact that they actually have the gnome cardstock. But this, I don't, I need to work on my flowers and more of the spring stuff because this typically isn't my style. But I got it in the kit, so best believe I will be using it. But these are just some of the patterns that she has. And it's just one side. I like that one. That's kind of a watercolor look, so I like that. But like I said, like with the flowers and things like that, and the butterflies, even though I have butterfly stamps, I usually just don't use a lot of printed cardstock. But please know I will find a use for it. I don't like to throw away and or waste anything. So I'll definitely find some use for it. And I want to bring this one right here out again because I saw it when I was actually going through the video the first time. Like this cardstock, it has like the butterflies and stuff on it. But I also have this embossing folder. And let me tell you, it looks eerily close to this cardstock. So, you have like the little butterflies here, and my camera is being so disrespectful to me. But you have this cardstock and it has like butterflies on it. But this embossing folder looks almost identical to the flowers. And I'm pretty sure, I'm like almost 100% sure it pretty much is the same as far as like the actual outline of the butterfly, and you have this to go with it. So like I said, when she said that she had a coordinating set, she did not disappoint. It really is a coordinating set. So I probably 100% will be using this because I like the fact that the actual embossing folder will actually match the cardstock. So that's amazing. And there's also one that has, and I don't even know if I need to put something behind this. Maybe you can see it a little bit better. But this also has some flowers on it. It's a very spring embossing folder. So you can see that a whole lot better. And let me show you the other one again. So, I mean, that just looks, I can't get over that. I cannot get over that at all. So look how that looks. And then look how that looks. I love that. Go Sarah Davies. That was amazing. She also has some glitter in here as well. Very fine glitter. I like that it has a lot of sparkle to it. I don't know if you can see from the camera, but look at that sparkle. So it is some nice glitter. Very nice glitter. And I'm going to pull out a lot of this stuff at the same time because she has this kit jam-packed with stuff. So one of the next things she has is this little thing. These are frames, and they're like little frames I guess you would put on a card. She has the coordinating colors like she has everything else in the kit. I have already planned what I'm going to do with that. One of my favorite holidays is Halloween, and I buy and I do a lot of Halloween things. That is my jam. That's my holiday. So I won't be putting those on any cards. What I will be doing is I think Michael's did it to where they had like these photos to where it's like the dead lady, in there. You got to kind of hold it a different way so you can kind of see it. These I'm going to spray paint all black, all of them. I'm gonna spray paint them all black, and I'm probably going to connect them to some string light, and I'll have them hanging outside with like some creepy little pictures inside or something like that. That's what I'll use for these. I'm not really gonna put these on any cards. I also have some mini embossing folders here. She has Thinking of You. And I guess I should take them out since you can't see. I'm really good. So you have Thinking of You, smile, and with love. So those are really cute. You can always find uses for these sentiments. Another thing that she has are, my nemesis again, envelope templates. And with the envelope templates, I won't be using these. I will not be using these because I buy envelopes and I have like 3 other envelope makers. So this won't be something that I will utilize. But for people who do not have other products to make envelopes, or just choose to buy envelopes, this would be helpful. But she has about 4 different sizes in here. And, you know, she tells you what the sizes are and things like that. But this is not something I would use. I just buy my envelopes or make them. Another thing that she also has templates for are some box templates. And she has probably about 6 or 7 in here. And again, this is probably something I'm not going to use either. To be totally honest, y'all, either I'm going to have a die for a box, or I am just going to put it in my Cricut and print out a box. I'm just not. So these 2 things here, I probably won't use as much. But again, if you're a new crafter and you just don't have a lot of the products over time, I've been a crafter for a long time. I mean, I started doing my first crafts when I was like in middle school. So as a older adult, I have accumulated a lot of craft stuff. So these templates, this will probably be something I would give to somebody if I know they're starting out. I'll put like a little gift, a little craft box together for them, and I definitely put that in there. Here's another large size die set. And this one right here says happy birthday. And here are like some little square dies. Now, I've never had the experience of using like square dies, especially this size. But I do have card bases that are this size. So maybe I can work with these, but this would be something new for me. This right here is almost worth the money of the box. I think the box was like maybe $100 and some. I got the one that had the Gemini Mini with it. And I just want to stop a second for the Gemini family. I love embossing machines. It is ridiculous for me to have as many as I do, but I have the big Gemini. I got 2 juniors. I have the Gemini Go and I have the Gemini Mini. I have all of them because a lot of times if I'm doing something, I got something in different machines and I got them all rolling, and that's just how I roll with my Gemini machines. I love them. But to be fair, I order a lot of Anna Griffin cards. So I said, okay, I'm going to try the Anna Griffin Empress. So I actually got that a few weeks ago. And I'm really not going to do any films on products, just because I think personally different products work for different people. And I don't want to say whether or not one's better or worse than the other. I just like to tell people what I got or what I'm doing with it. But I'm gonna tell you, that Empress did not disappoint either. It was surprisingly amazing. It was nice and smooth, and I really enjoyed that with it. With the Gemini, I think the big difference I saw was I have to actually press the button for it to go through. With the Gemini, you just kind of shove it through and it kind of takes it. But with the Empress, you do have to press the button, but honestly, it is not that serious. It was really nice, and I like the size that the Empress has. So it's a different size from the other embossing machines that I do have. So I actually did like that aspect of it. So that was my little, I guess, plug for those 2 machines. They're both equally good. The only other machine I've ever had from Anna Griffin is the fall machine to make, but everything else I've gotten Crafter's Companion. So, but again, it just depends on what you like, what type of products you like, things like that. But again, I got both of them, and I probably have about 6 embossing machines. And for a long time, and this is so funny, for a long time, I had the We Are Memory Keepers Evolution, because that was like the first product I ever the first company I really used a lot of products to. And I still use a lot of products from them. But I finally actually gave away that Evolution because I kind of gave it up because it was a manual one, and I don't get down with those too much anymore. But I love that machine. I actually gave it to a little girl when I had a garage sale, And she just loved it. I gave her like a little kit package that had like little card kit package. It had like, like washi tape and a little card stock. And I think I'm gonna give her some markers in it. So I gave her that so she can start her crafting journey. So you always gotta pay it forward when it comes to crafting, because I know a lot of people gave me a lot of crafts. So I definitely wanted to give this gift of card making to someone else. All right, okay, I'm done with that. So anyway, so with this die, what I like about this die is the fact that it is a die that has all the sizes in it. So if you want to do shaker cards or things like that, this is amazing. I love these dies. I have the full stitch. I got squares, I got circles, I got rectangles. So this nesting die is amazing. And right here, it's probably about one, two, three. It's at least about 5 or 6 dies. So if y'all ever price nesting dies, you know that they are pricey, especially when you get a lot of them in there. They can get kind of expensive. So this right here is a pretty good price for the kit just to have even just this nesting die. Okay, so moving along. I also have some additional embossing folders, and these embossing folders, 2 came in a pack, and these are really thick. So these are probably the 3D ones. I don't know if you can see, I don't think you can, but this is some flowers. I think you can see it better that way. So these are some flowers, and they go all the way up and down. So that would really be a nice nice card that you can put on something. And what I would do is, she sells like some gilding, like paste type of thing. And this would look great on this 3D folder. And again, remember those butterflies, and look how she has another die that kind of mimics some of the cardstock and stuff that she did. So again, she was a coordinating fool when she did this. So I'm really happy about that. Also, here is one of those cut and emboss folders, and it's a square size. So again, this is not something I've ever used before, but I will be using this. I think it's kind of cute and it's kind of different. I'm gonna somehow make this into a shaker card if I can, but I'll have to play with it to see if I can. So another favorite of this pack is some of the metal charms. So I'm gonna tell y'all right off the bat that this will be going on 0 cards. I will not be doing this. I will be giving this away as gifts. I will not be using this on anything. So she put some metal dies in here. And what I love about it, she did 2 of each. So when you see this, I'm gonna put on some white paper. So when you see this right here, she has 2 of them. So I'm gonna give y'all a second to be like, okay, what would I use that for? Yes, ma'am. A pendant. That's what I would use that for, a pendant. There we go. There we go, camera. We do this as a pendant because we have 2 of them. Or you can do them as earrings. Because you have 2 of them, and I would use 1 for a pendant maybe. Or just make 2 pendants. So she has 2 of everything. Maybe for a necklace. And she has a few of the keys. But look at this big thing. Oh, that's so pretty. Isn't that nice? But I like these little small ones, because those would be some earrings for you, especially like for a little girl. Isn't that so cute? You have the matching one. She has like the daisies also. That is just so nice. And I really like these. This is my style right here for like an earring. So I love that. So again, you get 2 of each, and I don't know how many you get all together, but I love that. And like I said, this will be going on 0 cards. These will all be jewelry sets, and I've done jewelry before in the past, but again, no cards. This will be all jewelry and probably gifts for someone. And but I like that she put it in the set, because again, even though this is a card set, I've already found accessories for hats, for Halloween, for jewelry, for gifts. So she has really expanded how we look at things and how we craft. She also has another set of envelopes, and this is a different size. So that really goes with the the cut and emboss, and these dies. So she has a set of those, and I'm not going to take these out the pack, but it's very similar to the other one. These are, well, this is the envelope. This is actually the card set. But these envelopes both have the white side and then the pearlescent side. And these are actually blank cards, and you have all these wonderful different sizes. So as opposed to me buying cardstock, I will be using some of those. She also has some envelope linings. So you have the template, so you can actually kind of cut those out and add those to your envelopes. And what I like to do with those, if I'm making a particular card and I used a particular embossing, I would actually emboss this entire sheet, and then I would cut it down so it can fit as a liner in the envelope. So that way it really looked coordinated. So I really like that. So that'd be a really nice card set. She also has some colored cards here. So that over there, you know, she had the printed side, the printed cardstock. So now she has more of the solid cardstock. Now, y'all have had a lot of talks. We've had some talks about me and my cardstock. This cardstock is not as thick as some of the ones I purchased from her. So I just want to put that out there. It's definitely not as thick as Gina K or Simon Says Stamp. So let me forewarn you with that. And actually, I've purchased cardstock from her, not from this kit, and it was a much sturdier cardstock. So I think I might use this for maybe some of my kids' projects or something. I don't think I'll actually use it for cards. Now here we have like some cutouts, and it didn't come this way. I actually was playing with it, but these actually have some sayings on it, like birthday wishes and celebrate and things like that. So I guess what you would do is you would either use a Copic marker, any type of marker, I guess, and color these, or you could use dyes or ink or anything like that. So they came pretty good together. Like I said, I was playing with this before I did this video. I probably should have did a better job at this. But this right here, now this is pretty sturdy. It does really well. They come out really easy. But she has about 4 sheets of that. So, again, I'll put it down here. But she has about 4 sheets of some of these cutouts. So in these, like I said, if you're in a pinch, this would be great just to kind of pop it in there. Okay, so folks, this is the end of this huge card making kit from Crafter's Companion. And again, I ordered this from HSN almost a month ago, and it took a while for me to actually get it, when I usually get it like in less than a week. But it's a really good kit. I think it's really good for beginners. I think that if you're a beginner crafter, I think this is a great kit to get started with. The only thing that this kit did not have was adhesive or any type of glue, and that's okay. This thing was jam-packed. So instead of just kind of going out there and getting some of these small little kits and you're paying like $30 or $40 for it, I probably would spring for this, get this. And honestly, even if you got the one that had the Gemini Mini in it, you're able to actually use every component of it, like with the dies and the embossing folders. So it was a really well thought out, well put together gift. And I mean, from the beginning with the actual folder that lets you, like the little pamphlet that you have, and you can kind of see like, oh, I can put cards this way and I can put this here and ribbons and string and da-da-da-da-da. It's really a great kit. So I thought I'd let y'all all see what was in this great kit from Crafter's Companion. And of course, y'all, always stay bougie. Bye.